Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Master Wing. We are back again with the Asia expansion, showing off birds that we don't see every day. It's going to be a long time before these cards reach the digital version, and we're trying to get some redemption versus this Automa. So here we are in the selection phase of the game. Looks like I'm going with the Violet Cuckoo, the Crow, because it goes in the wetlands. I'm not really planning on using that bird. And the common Iora isn't bad either. It lets me lay an egg on a bird in this column. We go with Anatomist over the Pellet Dissector bonus card, and here we go. Starting off with the Violet Cuckoo. It's a pink power, lay egg on another bird with a wingspan less than 30 centimeters. You may go 2 over its egg limit while using this power. So, interesting take in Asia. It lets you go over the egg capacity if you've never played. So, if you're running low on egg capacity, that might be a bird to look at closely. It's not the best starter bird because, as you can see, if that pink power were to activate right now, it wouldn't go on anything because I don't have another bird under 30 centimeters. The Automa does a bird feeder thing, and like I said, unfortunately, we are not going to be able to take advantage of that pink power yet. What else we got going? House Crow. You may cache 1 food from your supply on each bird in this row. So that is a teal power. We'll see if that comes through, but really it was there just to give me some draw power. My food dye for the first time ever gets stuck in the bird feeder, so this is not a good sign, and I missed out on the pink power, so I'm not sure how we're doing. The common Iora lay 1 egg on another bird in this column, and I think ideally that would be best in the first slot in the forest. So probably a little misplay there. I'm not too stressed about it because we are trying to compete for this end around goal, which is action cubes on the play a bird row. So the Automa, I think, picks up another bird card face down, so that's 5 points for the Automa. We elect to draw cards here. We pick up the Black Drongo. And what else? We reluctantly pick up the Olive-back Sunbird. Along with trying to beat the Automa and trying to use new strategies, we are trying to show off new birds. So if I've already recorded a video and played that bird recently, you're probably not going to see those birds because I want to show you cards we don't normally see. So that's adding a little difficulty as well. The Azure Tit pops up in the tray, and we pick up the Red Jungle Fowl, 2 big cards that I think I end up playing in this game. I really like those 2 cards. We'll zoom in on those in a second. The Eurasian Eagle Owl is in the tray. This is our last turn of round 1. Oh, excuse me. We were finished with round 1. We're just scoring the goal. We did end up winning the end around goal. And now we do a little tray reset. The Golden Pheasant pops up. I really like that bird. It's easy to play, 5 points. You get 4 eggs with it. So I'm not sure if we picked that up or not. We are reviewing this after the fact. And I'm not sure why I grabbed that berry there. You can tell we're not extremely focused, but maybe we'll play the Sunbird before the Azure Tit. I'm just liking these cards. I've been playing Oceania for a while, and then of course the digital version with North America and Europe. And so we're just getting used to these boards and these game mechanics. The Automa bonus card is the Endangered Species Protector card. So any card that lets you score bonus points or score bonus cards, it's going to pick that up from the tray. So if there's not a bird in the tray, it will take a face down card, which is 5 points. We are playing the Automa Horde version, so if we share any resources, the Automa is going to get some cached food tokens. And we drew cards last time. We did end up picking up the Golden Pheasant. And the end around goal is birds in the forest. I'm thinking we might need to play a bird here soon. The Automa does some bird feeder stuff, and we get a free egg with our violet cuckoo. Another great bird in the tray that we are not going to utilize is that common Mina that lets you copy a grassland power of your opponent. Anyway, the Azure Tit gain 1 seed, worm, or berry from the supply. There's no if available statement. That bird is like the gnatcatcher, the cardinal, the crossbill on steroids. I really like that card. It's just a powered up version and you get to choose what you need from the supply. So really great forest bird, maybe the best starter bird in Asia, I'm not sure. The Automa gets a couple eggs and an action cube added to the end around goal. And we've progressed our board a little bit. We've got plenty of food. We go ahead and go with the red jungle fowl, quick start bird. Count the eggs on all of your birds. If the total is fewer than 6, lay 1 egg on this bird. So I really like the jungle fowl as well. And we go back to back with the olive-backed sunbird. Each player may roll any 1 food die and gain that food from the supply. I'm a little on the fence of that bird. I'm trying to win this end around goal, and then the Automa just ends up winning it anyway because they pull the Audubon Society card and they get another action cube on their end around goal. So we've had some good plays, we've had some missed plays already. I still like our board and I like the variety that Asia offers. You can see I've only got 1 bird in my grassland. We're halfway through the game and I still have a decent amount of points or ways to get resources. Not an incredibly high scoring game, but we do pick up a couple birds that may help. The white-headed duck, I believe, and the purple heron. And the red jungle fowl may be perfect for situations like these when you are digging for cards, but you're still able to lay some eggs while doing so. Looks like the Automa got another 5 points from a face down card. The end around goal for round 3 is birds with a platform nest with an egg. Not sure that favors our board. We do need to start playing some more cards though. We pick up that forest bird. I think that has a lot of potential. I will save it for when we zoom in. And you can see here we're reading a lot of these descriptions just because we're unfamiliar with some of these guys. Automa scores another 5 points. It definitely feels like we are behind with this Automa scoring 5 points every other turn. Here we are gonna finally play another bird, this Satire Tragopan. Not sure if that's how you pronounce it, but its power, give 1 card from your hand to another player. If you do, lay 2 eggs on this bird. And it's 5 points. I could see a lot of potential with the Tragopan, partnering with the wood duck, you know, all those forest cache engines, maybe the pleated woodpecker if you had the Azure Tit cavity nest. And we have plenty of extra cards to give away, so I think a Tragopan wood duck combo would be something to look out for in the future. Looks like the Automa's gonna score a couple eggs here and add another action cube to its end of round goal. And here we are just activating some of our powers. Since we did give the give a card away for the Tragopan, we had to give the Automa some cash tokens. And again, I just really like the flexibility of the Azure Tit Forest Bird, just because you have 3 different guaranteed food options. So we have enough food. Now we're gonna play the white-headed duck. Draw 3 new bonus cards and keep 1. So we draw Passerine Specialist, Ethologist, and Small Clutch Specialist. Small Clutch Specialist regards birds with 2 egg spaces or less, I believe. So if you max that out, that's an interesting Asia bonus card. But we go with good old Ethologist because with that white-headed duck, that puts 3 different powers in our wetlands. So that was a 6-point bonus card plus the 4-point duck, 10-point play, 9 points when you count the egg. I was really happy with the white-headed duck because we need some more points. We still have extra food, and it looks like we are going to use that on the golden pheasant. You've seen this one before, but all players lay 2 eggs. You lay 2 additional eggs. I think it's really good in this scenario where you don't have much of a grassland. You get a 4-egg boost. Sure, we're giving more tokens to the automa, but it's pretty easy to play, and I've played the golden pheasant several times, and it's accelerated my board a little bit. Looks like the automa's doing some more bird feeder stuff, and we're gonna continue getting this pink power working with the violet cuckoo. And all we have is that purple heron. I don't think we plan on playing that one. We settle the end of round goal, we lose, or at least get second in the birds with a cavity nest with an egg. And looking at the tray, we're not seeing anything appetizing. The problem with this bonus card that the automa has is we haven't seen many endangered species protector qualifications. So those bonus card birds we haven't seen a lot, so that just defaults to the automa getting 5 points. So I'm still thinking we're behind in this game. We played a couple birds that round, but we really need something good here on this draw. I think we draw 3 cards there. I wasn't 100% sure. We don't get to do the red jungle fowl because we already have 6 eggs on the board. I probably should have discarded an egg there to get a free card. You know, when you watch yourself over again and play versus in the moment being recorded, trying to make sure you're following all the automa rules, I've seen it does messes up for a type A perfectionist trying to score as many points. I'm seeing a lot of errors here and there, and it won't be the last time, but I hope y'all are enjoying it. You know, you don't see Asia every day, or at least I don't, and I wanted to at least show you some other looks. We are gaining food here because I'm about to play the crested lark. Leave it to a lark to save the day, or at least try to save the day. The crested lark, discard 1 seed if you do lay 1 egg on this bird. It's 5 points. It gets me to that 3rd slot in the grassland. And you can see I gained food the turn previous. So we have the extra seeds to discard and get an egg. And here we are. Check out another error. We discard an extra card for another egg. If you remember our Oceania videos, you could do that. And so I'm spaced out thinking we can do that. We will subtract 1 from our score at the end of the game since that wasn't legal. And speeding up the footage, we're laying eggs again. And instead of getting rid of my rat, I get rid of the card, and so we will not cash that rat on the house crow at the end of the game. Just a couple little discrepancies there, but we're really only subtracting 1 point. We were able to discard the seeds for extra eggs to finish off, and maybe the crested lark saves the day. Final score 55-55 on bird points. Automa wins the end of round goals, but we squeeze it out 96-92. I'm thinking that crested lark play, discarding those seeds for an egg along with the common Iora, that last ditch effort of a 5-point engine, let us overcome the automa today. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed seeing the Asia birds. See you next time on Master Wing.